big hand for Noah. Great as always. Good job, Noah. Fantastic. You know who would host those shows, Noah? George Lopez. George Lopez. All right. Your next coming. Only a couple left now. That's sad. But it's only a couple left. You're supposed to go, forget it. It's not even, you're too late now. So we have a couple left. This next guy I met last summer. And then he found his way back to us this summer. And I feel like he's going to keep on running into our lives every year or so, even if the universe keeps on sending him our way, which, good and bad. But he has a lot of energy, and once you meet him, you don't forget meeting him, for better or for worse. So please welcome, this is a really long intro, I'm sorry, but please welcome the very funny Jacob Bock, everybody. It's Jacob Bock.
Okay, it's not you guys. It's that intimidating, Australian guy over there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. All right. So, I'm from Seattle, and we don't have a lot to be proud of. We got salmon, I guess, and good coffee. But what we're really proud of is that we hold the national record for most suicides per year. Yeah! All right. So, I'm going back there in a few days, and I can't really do this myself. And so, yeah, if you visit me after the show, I'm unarmed, I won't run away, and I might be seeing your wife, so please give me a visit, please, I'm begging you, I don't want to go back. And New York and Seattle are really different. So, you guys like your pizza with thin crust, and we like our pizza with cyanide, so... All right, okay, if you're wondering what's up with all the suicide jokes, let me give you a little background on Seattle. It sucks. The city literally pisses on you. And there's not much going on in Seattle. Pretty much all that happens to get excited for are those monster truck rallies you hear on the radio,
Sunday, 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 live at the Tacoma Dome. Monster truck rally featuring Gravedigger. This Sunday, 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 Sunday. Kids get in for only $5.
But you can't even get excited for that anymore because they use that style of commercial for everything.
Sunday, 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 daycare, daycare, daycare. Bring your kids, bring your wife, get a free t-shirt this Sunday, 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 Sunday. Kids get in for only $5.
Yeah, I'm not even close to finishing. I'm just letting you know. There's a lot more, so if you thought that was the end, you're sadly mistaken, my friends. I forgot where I am. Oh yeah. Pretty much everyone in Washington, all the teenagers, are these moody emo kids. They're like, the weather reflects how I feel on the inside. Ugh. Life is just the black, dark abyss crushing me tightly like a pair of my tight jeans. And then somewhere around the line, they evolve into these weird hipster adults who believe in all these fake causes to be cool, like fighting global warming, and helping the environment, and all that fake stuff. And I got a random thought, what if there was a hipster superhero? So here's how I think it would go down. He would drive in his hipster mobile, which is a Toyota Prius, and he would show up in his costume, made only from recycled bottles and cans, and then a mother would be like, "Hipster man, my baby's stuck in that burning building." And he'd be like, "Ugh, saving children from a burning building is so cliche. It's not cool anymore. Get someone else to do it." Then a hippie would come up to him and be like, "Hipster man, my organic garden stuck in that burning building. Does that garden have okra in it?" "Yeah, it does." "Why?" "I'll so help you." And so, of course, hipster man, he would have to have like his carbonite, like Superman. So they would obviously be three things: gluten, meats with nitrates, and contributing to society. So, let's see. Another thing I really don't like about Seattle, don't worry, I'm gonna stop complaining about it in a second. But another thing I don't like is that everyone has a dog and a cat, and it rains all the time. So the smell of like wet dog and cat is rampant throughout the city. So if I was to visit any one of your houses and your wet dog or cat walked in, I would just be like, home. Just as a side note, I don't like cats. They're like mail order brides from Eastern Europe. Like, you try to give them any love or attention, they just run straight out the window. So there's only like 6 minutes of sun in Seattle, and that's the only time I get to like enjoy the hotness or anything. So speaking of hot and sexy, I was really overweight up until the age of 13. And yeah, I feel like I should be more sympathetic towards fat people because I was one for like all my life. But I feel like that just gave me more ammunition. And it's like I was an avatar. I infiltrated their ranks, gained their trust, except I didn't become attracted to women. You get the point. So there was all these clues that pointed to it. Like, I got tired from playing video games. Kids on the playground would call me fat. My doctor told me I had type 2 diabetes. But how was I supposed to know? So one day, I came home from school, and my parents were on the couch waiting for me, like it was the show Intervention. And they're like, Jacob, we're really worried about you. I'm like, what's wrong? We're gonna count your chins, Jacob. Your dad has 1. You have 3. And it was true. I had a chin within a chin within a chin. It's called chinception. And this is how my mom explained this to me. Jacob, look at your dad. Now back to you. Now back at your dad. Now back to you. Your dad is a disgusting monster, but you are way worse than that. And maybe if you start working out and stopped eating McDonald's every day, you could look like that. And I'll never forget the word of advice that my dad gave to me after that spiel. Solo muka shaka. And then my mom would look at me and be like, Meow. If you didn't get that reference, you didn't watch Star Wars and you don't have a life. Came next. So I was appreciating your laughter a little too much. I'm like, I forgot what I was doing. What's he gonna do next? That's funny, I don't know either. All right, so I did lose the weight. I'm like, dear God, I'm getting compared to, So I did something called rowing crew, and I can't really explain it to any of my friends. I'm like, I do crew as a sport, and they're like, are you in a gangster crew? Like 2 Life Crew, like Motley Crew? And I can't explain crew without it being the most disturbing thing ever. So just imagine 8 guys all in a boat, wearing thigh-high spandex. They're like white, pasty, hairy thighs shooting out, and they're just doing this motion for 2.5 hours. And there's a short guy in the front of the boat screaming, stroke, harder, faster. And it didn't help that our coach was playing Madonna music while this was all happening. So the lesson I learned from this is that it's easy to lose weight. You just have to horribly degrade yourself. And that's my time. I love you all. Except for that guy.